Hi, everyone. Welcome to Math 109, Algebra and Trigonometry. I'm Professor Rojas, and I wanted to make this welcome video to familiarize you with our Brightspace course and just to give you an idea of how I expect you to navigate this course and this page throughout the semester. So if you've already made it to this video and you're watching this, that means you've already clicked on the Start Here module. So that's where you guys are going to begin the course. And in this module, of course, here's the welcome video that you guys are watching right now. I also have an instructor introduction, which is a little bit about me. The course syllabus is here. You have the Math 109 syllabus. So this is very important. I want you guys to download and read the syllabus in its entirety. And then underneath here is the Math 109 textbook and ebook options and my Math Lab registration instructions. This is also really important. You guys need to read this in order to know which option you need to purchase from the bookstore if you're going to purchase through the bookstore, or there's also an option to purchase my Math Lab directly through the Pearson website, which is linked to Brightspace. So please read these important documents because it's going to be a step-by-step process that's explained, and it shouldn't be too confusing when you go to sign up and register. There's also a letter of commitment here, which I want everybody to download, read, and sign and upload right back into the assignment. So the letter of commitment just tells me that you read the syllabus, the textbook information, the My Math Lab instructions, and that you understand my course policies, how you're going to be graded, and the expectations in terms of being prepared for an online class. So that you're going to sign, and you don't have to email it to me. I want you to upload it right back into the assignment. So once you go through the Start Here module, and you can either stay in this view, which is more of like a table of contents. You could always go back to the course home, and it'll be a more visual representation with the modules. Either way, you're going to get to the same places. So this next module is the Pearson My Math Lab module. And once you finish reading the instructions about how to register in the Start Here module, you're going to click on this module and you're going to follow the instructions to register. Once you're registered with My Math Lab, you'll be ready to do the homework assignments. And the homework assignments are built right into each weekly module. And I'll show you how to access them in a minute. I also made a separate homework video explaining how to access the homework, the resources that you have within the homework. So when you guys click on this homework module, how does My Math Lab homework work? It's going to bring you to a quick video on me showing you and explaining how the homework is going to work. So make sure you watch this video. I also have a help module here. This contains the Math Center information. So we do have a Math Center located on campus in the B cluster, room B130. And I have the Math Center hours and information posted here in case you need to check that information. So this is the way I have the class set up. I have it divided into weekly modules. And you know what? I'm just going to switch to student mode so you guys could see what it looks like from your perspective. Very similar to mine. So for example, when each week becomes available, you're going to see a new module. I don't have them all available at once. We're going to go week by week. So this class starts on September 16th. So that's the first module that's going to be available, module 1 on September 16th. Then on the following week, on Monday, September 22nd, the week 2 module will open up and you'll see it on our Brightspace page when you open it, and so on and so forth. So by the end of the semester, there's going to be a lot of modules, weekly modules that you would have completed. So for week 1 on the 16th, once you finish the Start Here module, you're going to begin week 1. And this is the way I have all of the weeks divided up. So depending on what chapter we're covering that week, the first link is always a PDF document and it contains notes and exercises. Now, I have a lecture for every single topic that we're going to cover. And the lectures are based off of these notes and exercises. So for example, we're starting with a prerequisite chapter, which is called Chapter P. So you're going to click on the notes and exercises. It's a PDF file. You could download it, you could print it. My recommendation is either to work off of a laptop that you could draw on or print these documents and then write on them. So you'll see here's P2, for example, exponents. I have the definition of all our properties of exponents, and then we go into example 1. And these examples I work out for you in the videos that I posted. So if we go back to, and you'll see this is a lot of pages. This contains all of the sections for Chapter P. And there's, I think 6 videos that accompany this worksheet. So not everything is completed in one video. So look, if we go back to week 1, when you click on Chapter P, P2 exponents, a video is going to pop up and it's going to go over all the examples from P2. And I work out all of the exercises. And that's why I want you to print it or download it on your computer. This way you could, do the work with me, just as if you were watching me in class on the whiteboard. So that's what I use on my Surface. So everything's done on the whiteboard. And you would, follow the lecture and complete the exercises and take notes as you would in class. So for this week on week 1, you are to complete Chapter P, P2, Chapter P, P3, and then Chapter P, P3, Part 2. So I broke that one into 2 parts just because it was kind of long. And then at the end of each module, each week, you're going to have homework in my math lab. So this first week, you're going to have homework 1 and homework 2. And you'll see the due dates at the top of each module. So week 1, your homework is due by September 21st by midnight. And every week I have the dates right on top here. And there's also a calendar that has all of the semester dates on there as well. I also, in the syllabus, have a schedule. So when you guys go to look at the syllabus, there's a very detailed course schedule week by week, when the week starts and when everything's due. But you also have it right in here within Brightspace. So those are my expectations. So that's how I expect that you're going to work throughout the semester, and everything is week by week and everything is outlined for you. Some weeks we're going to have a quiz. So for example, week 2, and again, all the quizzes and exams are listed in the calendar that I have in the syllabus. You'll see week 2, not only do we have 2 more homework assignments on the rest of Chapter P, so that's going to cover P5 and P6, factoring and rational expressions. And then you'll see there's going to be a quiz. I didn't post it yet, but once the quiz becomes available, you're going to have a link here to click on the quiz and you'll be able to complete it. And again, these dates are all in the syllabus, and they're also going to be posted in the calendar in Brightspace. Same thing with exams, midterms, finals, whatever week that is going to take place, you will see the quiz or the exam within that module. I just haven't populated everything yet. The last thing that I want to point out is that you have an exam review module available. So you have a review sheet for every exam. So there's going to be a review for exam 1, a review for the midterm, There's going to be a review for exam 3, and then you're going to have a review for the final exam. So these are going to be available all semester. So whenever you know that you have an exam coming up, I would pop into the exam review module, print the review for that particular test, and start practicing. So that's my expectation in terms of the exam review. And you're also going to have a calendar here. So you'll see week 1 is due on September 21st, week 2 is due September 28th, your letter of commitment is due by September 30th, and so on and so forth. So all your dates are here. And of course, if you guys have any questions throughout the semester, please email me. I'm going to stay in constant communication with you guys. Every week, there's going to be a weekly announcement. You're going to have an announcement the first day of class, and the announcement's just going to be a reminder of what you have to do that week for that particular module. So the best way to get in touch with me is to email me directly at my NCC email, and that's on the syllabus as well. So again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I hope you will have a wonderful semester, and I look forward to meeting you all when we take the midterm.